The Cardinal coaches and players came off the field pretty pleased with their first scrimmage of the fall campaign. They went at it for a little over an hour and a half last night at Papa John's Cardinal Stadium. Brian Brohm, 11 of 22, 173 yards and a couple of TDs, including that one to Mario Urrutia. The defense also had their moments. George Stripling takes the short pass from Hunter Cantwell, then takes a big lick from linebacker Moselle Axon. Brohm said it was a little difficult to figure out what Coach Steve Kragthorpe was thinking during the action.
Coach K didn't really say too much in the huddle. He was just standing there kind of observing. He told us that he wasn't going to say too much tonight. He was just sit back and watch and evaluate. And that seems like he does that a lot, where he sit back, he's evaluating, he's kind of watching over everything and knows what everybody's doing.
I think we're where we need to be a week into practice. We're not where we need to be 19 days from now when we open up the season, but I think we've made a significant amount of progress. We're close to being a finished product, but that distance between 90% and 100% is a long ways. That 10% that takes you from being a solid team to a great team, there's a lot of work left to be done.
18 days until Louisville starts the season at home against Murray State. They put on a show for the fans last night at the Big Papa, an evening scrimmage. This is the play of the night. Trent Guy on the reverse, cuts it back, and he's got some speed. He might be the fastest guy on the team. Nobody will catch him. A 70-yard touchdown run. Meanwhile, Brian Brohm was efficient, finding Mario Urrutia right here for the big gain, puts it where it needed to be. The defense makes some nice plays, too. Brohm throwing downfield, but Travis Norton stops that right there. New coach Steve Kragthorpe likes where the Cardinals are at right now.
It was good to get people out here and get them a chance to look at some of the new players that we have, and then also some of the guys are going to step up into bigger roles this year with this football team. So, yeah, it was great to have everybody out tonight. Ordered a little cooler weather, so it worked out perfect.
I think we're doing a good job. We still, some little things we have to iron out here and there, but overall, I think we got, everyone's on the same page, and I feel like just got a few little kinks to work out, and then we'll be good.
Fall camp last night in Cardinal Stadium, and from all accounts, the team is right on pace with where it needs to be right now. The starting offense opened the scrimmage with a 13-play, 70-yard drive, and it was capped off by an Anthony Allen run for a touchdown. And then on the second team, when it came in, it scored on one-play reverse by Trent Guy for 70 yards. Defense also made some big hits. Adrian Grady gets the stop here on Baby Bush. Anthony Allen keeps it a short gain, and during that first drive, first team had it on the half-yard line when Lamar Miles gets the hit to stop the touchdown from happening. Later on, Brohm, a nice connection with Mario Urrutia, who also makes the nice catch there for a big gain. Once again, the Cardinals like what they saw for being just 18 days away from the start of the season.
Got 87 snaps in. My target was 80, so I thought it was good in terms of where we're at right now in camp and wanting to get some good work in, and obviously did some good things in terms of throwing and catching the ball, and yet at the same time there are a lot of little things we need to improve upon.
I think we're doing a good job. We still, some little things we have to iron out here and there, but overall, I think we got, everyone's on the same page, and I feel like just got a few little kinks to work out, and then we'll be good.
You get a playing against these guys every day. It's something that spices it up. Nice to see fans come out.
How do you feel like the defense played tonight?
I thought they played good. They came out, flew to the ball. Offense made plays, defense played good, and I feel like, overall as a team, we played good. Nice competition out here tonight.
Athletic Director Tom Jurich, the final of our two-part series, the Cardinal Years.
I said no to the job probably about 4 or 5 different times. Formally said no at least 4 times. And they were very persistent. They got us convinced to come take a look, and we did, and it worked out. It's worked out great.
What impressed you to leave your comfort zone?
I always like a challenge. I thought this was a great opportunity because I could tell the passion of the people. Everything I knew was in trouble except basketball. And I didn't know that was going to go that way. I probably wouldn't have taken it.
First thing you do when you get here, you get smacked in the face. You got to make a big football decision.
First I wanted to see if there was any way I could save this guy and get some good people around him and really try and help it. But I think the program was too far gone. John L. coming in here, he brought great shock value to this program. And really, I think, woke up a program that needed to be woken up. I watched John L.'s teams and how wide open they were. They were wide open before wide open was popular. I want to know what they're like in the tough times. I want to know who's going to be in the foxhole, who can handle it, who can get in the bunker and be a tough guy in there and do it. And that's how I've tried to make all my hires, from very strong people in the NCAA, that the death penalty was coming to us. But I did know one thing, that I wanted to do everything around here with integrity. I wanted to do it with class. and I wanted to make sure we did everything by the rules.
Maybe the one thing that put you on the map was another, maybe even the toughest decision of your tenure was with Denny Crum and the hiring of Rick.
I think Denny had a marvelous career here, and I just felt, and I think everybody else joined in with me, it was not going the right direction. The key thing we had to do right then, Bob, is get a Hall of Famer to follow a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, how did you do that?
And that's he was the only one we could ever have gone after that could have filled that void. Or Rick Pitino, I think that really helped save this program, because Reese Gaines and Luke Whitehead and Ellis Miles had all come to wanted to transfer out in the middle of the year, and I said, hold on. They had about enough. And then when Rick came, he was able to keep everybody here, and what he's done is the rest is history. And I think we're going to see all the fruits of his labor starting in these next years coming up. I've always believed in the family atmosphere. I've always believed in you've got to have each other's back. It's never about me. It's never about I. It's always about we. I know I'm driven, maybe to a fault. I want to succeed, but I want to succeed the right way. That's important to me. I wanted to make this school proud when I took this job.
Are you here to stay?
Who
knows?
Who knows? I think so. We're not looking if that's the case. But
when you leave, what kind of legacy would you like to leave, no matter when that is?
It's never been about me. So I legacies and all these honors are great, but the way I look at honors and legacy, it's a tribute to the people I've had a chance to work with, and that's the important thing. And
well, don't be terribly surprised if someday Tom moves on. His drive is relentless. Louisville fans should not rue that day. Celebrate what he continues to give you on a daily basis, his best effort, which so far has been exemplary. Tom Jurich, I call him the miracle worker. And next week, another outstanding guest, Louisville's own golden boy, Paul Hornung. Was he fun to interview? That'll be our next Summer Sunday sit-down.
And then is that it for the summer?
Yeah, then we're going to get back into the